Welcome back, everyone, to the complete Pineleaf. Last time we defeated Nearzup. Yay! And that means this winter should eventually start breaking, but until then, we need to help the survivors of Wildermore.
Do you bring provisions?
Are you looking for some work to do towards recovery and rebuilding of Wildermore? There's much to be done, and the people of this land need all the help they can get. Check the listings posted by the town center of Forlaw for tasks that need doing. They change every day, so look back often. We'll gladly accept assistance for up to 5 listings every day. Right, we can't go and do more than that. That would be horrible, right? What does she need?
I hope to live to see peace in our lands once more.
Rumor has it that you're something of an experienced cook, Pineleaf. Would you be willing to make something warm for the bellies of those who go hungry in Forlaw? Not all refugees have been having an easy time getting their hands on food since losing their homes. Well, there is that. So I need to make a warming winter stew for the refugees. So I would presume that. Is there a way to get a warming
We
winter
cannot
stew?
provide much by way of hospitality, but you are welcome.
I have heard that you have some skill in tilling the lands. The people here are not accustomed to such cold winters. Do you have any knowledge of plants that might be more hardy than can be given to the farmers of Wildermore? We'll begin growing where we can, but it will be different now. Well, I'm hoping things start to warm up. I know first we got to somehow get rid of that crazy artifact that fell off, but that's a little bit of a detail in there. So I need to farm hardy bulbs for the folk of Wildermore. Now, I would presume that there's going to be some place where I can get such items. Ah, they handed me the recipe when I got the quest. I was wondering where it was. So a hardy bulb field. All right, good. Bulb crop recipe. And a warming winter stew. Now let's see what I need to do in order to get these things working. Let's see. Bulb field needs usual estimate crop seeds. Hardy bulb crop requires yes. All right. So we do have the usual way on doing that. But it's usually these duck stock, uncooked duck, and I have turnips and carrots with me already. Oh, nice. At least have the right veggies with me so I won't have to worry about the rest of it. And that means I just need the bowl of duck stock. Oh, this shouldn't be too difficult at all. Yeah, it's very hard to find a decent farming field here in Wildermore, but I did finally get a little basket here of crops, so let's go and make some proper bulbs and we will be able to provide them for the refugees. So I can deliver that now. There you go, 1 bulb. All that for 1 bulb. Oh well. And as for the cooking side, I am going to be needing some duck stock. Guess I could just make one on that. I better find an oven here then and take care of the rest, which is a warming winter stew. Just take some ducks, some stock, some turnips, and some carrots, and tra-la. So that's 2 quests already done. Here you go. Your bulbs?
I hope to live to see peace in our lands once more.
I hope so too. Ah, I have never seen this variety before. Will it truly thrive in the wintry climate? I hope so. And starting to get a little bit of rep with this group.
We cannot provide much by way of hospitality, but you are welcome.
This smells wonderful, Pineleaf. I wish I could eat it myself, but I will see that it gets into the right hands. Thank you, good hobbit. Now, does this mean I've... Now, what about my reputation then? Survivors of Wildermore. I have Survivors of Wildermore right now at neutral. You would think you start out at neutral, considering that all we did for the people of Wildermore, you have to start out from scratch with the survivors. I suspect, as with Hootball, they've made all the quests available each day rather than having them turn on and off, but we can check. Oh, yes, definitely. Oh, good grief. Well, I'm not in the mood of doing anything really way far out today. See, the follows are nearby, right? Driving back the enemy.
You have come to aid us.
Hell, Pineleaf, your valor drove back Nurzum, but the forces of Isengard do not seem to care that their leader has fallen. They continue to swarm our lands in great numbers. The enemy is especially strong in the Follows today. Go there and show them that Wildermore will endure. In other words, she has one area per day originally, but of course now, so I just need to take care of 10 people in the Follows, and
I hope to live to see peace in our lands once more.
the farmers of the Follows have felt a sore loss of their various tools and supplies. One is missing a hoe, another a sickle, and another some sacks full of goods. Would you be willing to tour the farms as the Southern Follows to see if they be recovered? Many of the refugees of Wildermore have nothing. To reclaim the farmers' valuables would be a great kindness to them. All right. I suppose so. Yeah, I don't think I feel like going into multiple regions today. And what does he have? Warbands. Uh, I'll take a Foulwing.
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us?
Yeah, I'll kill Foulwing. Yeah, that'll make a nice finisher for it. I don't know how much I've actually done these daily quests here in Wildermore. I have done the various quests for Hootbold on a few occasions, at least two, maybe three, perhaps even as many as four times. But I don't think I've ever done all of the quests for Wildermore before, and this might only be the second time I actually even started doing any of them. There's very little incentive in my mind in order to do these Wildermore quests. In Hootbold, you have that nice final story in there. Who knows? Maybe there is a final story to all these Hootbold quests. When you finish them all the snow disappears. Yeah, right. I don't believe that either. Oh, hello. Now, what do you have to kill in order to get credit for defeating enemies in the Fallows? Because I have not. Yeah, the forces of Isengard can be found in the Fallows. You should ride to the Fallows and defeat the enemies of Wildermore, right? Yeah. Well, I just killed an enemy here. Why don't I get credit? Somebody isn't paying attention here. What if I do it on a farm? And see if that makes a difference. But I do not. But I do see it in for the warg deed for killing wargs, but no credit for the quest. Hey, I'm being gypped! And apparently I've finally found the area where you need to kill things here near Edsig's farm. At least a warg rider seem to be counting. Well, what about these guys, these trainers? Do these trainers count? Yes, they do. Good. At least somebody counts for this quest. Let's go and take care of a few of them then. Yoo-hoo! Oh, yoo-hoo! Give me my weapon back! Oh, come on! You start healing before I have a chance to do anything? Good grief! Give me a chance! Take the weapon away. Start healing when you can't do anything about it. Yeah. Alright, now. Alright, so now that's done. I'm also going to be needing the third item from here. What am I supposed to be getting? A sack of supplies. Is that a sack of supplies? That looks like a backpack. Yeah, it's a backpack. Where's there a sack of supplies? Alright. Supplies! That's a sack? That's a wagon full! Good grief! Let's bring a tiny little bit late to try to heal him. Huh. Little sack of supplies shouldn't be too difficult for someone your size to carry, even though its mass is about 5 times you're on. Good grief. Now let's see if we can find Foul Wing and finish up this day's quote. I think I found Foul Wing. Yeah, there are the Hendra and there is the main bird right there. Maybe I should have brought out a pet bird of my own to do that. How about if I celebrate this with... Do I still have any eagle fireworks on this character, I wonder? Good question. There you go. Warband Foul Wing. Take your reward. I wonder what I got this time. A bent wing. I thought it would be a foul wing, right? Yeah. You don't get your usual... All I got were 5 gold tokens for the roving threat. For the... Oh, okay, it works out on a different basis than if you were doing it normally. Alright, I suppose that makes sense. It's counting for a different quest. No double dipping there. Alright, well that takes care of fouling. Now I'm not going to get all of them because some of them are going to be requiring a raid or a large group or something like that. That's not going to be happening, but I can at least do some of the solo ones. I dealt with the troubles at the farm.
A friend in a time of need is dear indeed.
Well done! You have driven back the enemies of Wildermore for the day. Well, that's good to hear.
We cannot provide much by way of hospitality, but you are welcome.
You have gathered the farming supplies left behind in the fallows. The farmers of Forlaw will be grateful for your welcome delivery. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be needing them again in another day or something like that, because that's what always happens around here. Well, that takes care of new deed, protecting the lands of Wildermore. All these things for 5 gold tokens. Warbands, and do them all, you get 5 gold tokens. Yeah, like I'm going to do Voz or some of these others in here. I'm even finding the Winter Storm, the High Knolls Blizzard to be tough, and he's supposed to be a soloable one. Well. And what can I get with all this? Beats me. It appears the main thing that's useful here are a few recipes for cooks. They have the items that are for level 85. So it'd be a nice upgrade to what I can make. Now, unfortunately, this requires ally, which is going to take a long time, and probably I'll be well into the Westernnet by the time that happens. So, unlikely that I'm actually going to do anything relating to that. But that seems to be the most likely thing in which I get to there, because there isn't really all that in there that I really find exciting, because any equipment I get there would be great if this were 3 months ago, but just before they open up the next area, I don't think that's going to do anything at all for me. Well, that's it for today's episode, and next time, well, maybe if we have more quests around here, we'll see, we return to the complete Pineleaf.